harder than the people who don't like you. So, give them a show they'll never forget.
Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing a video on this video. I saw that where they trying to, this guy goes out and he's trying to ask all of these black students, questions, whether it's Democrat or Republican, and they don't know if it's Democrat or Republican. They're not really into politics. I mean, they're students, right? They only go by what they're hearing from the media. So he's asking these questions and he's going to see where they lean. And most people lean conservative. Most people lean more Republican when it comes to values, but they don't really kind of understand or know that. So we're going to watch this video, its reaction, and we're going to get to see.
Did I just shock you?
Yeah.
Did I just explode your world?
That's embarrassing.
No, why is that embarrassing?
Mainly because they, they watch media. Media is 99% controlled by the left, by Democrats. So they only get like one side of the story, and they get the explanation of their side of the story. They get the narrative of that side of the story. And then they agreeing because the way they present it makes it agreeable, but they're not looking at the whole things in its entirety, when it comes to the story. But we're going to watch and react to this.
I'm Ami Horowitz, and nearly 90% of black people have voted for the Democratic Party over the years. But do their ideals match their voting patterns? I'm here in Los Angeles Southwest Community College to ask students to take a blind political test about the top 10 issues facing our country today. Do you identify as more of a Republican or more of a Democrat?
I'd say more Democrat.
You identify more as a Democrat.
Yeah.
Democrat.
I guess you could say I grew up a Democrat.
Should a woman be able to get a late-term abortion?
No.
I say yes. I feel like it's their body.
Yes.
Absolutely.
No, you should make that decision before the baby forms.
Should we spend more time and effort stopping illegal immigration or less time and effort?
Yeah, we should be spending more time on it.
Okay.
I feel like less.
Should parents have more control over education or should the government have more control over education?
Parents?
Parents.
The government.
Probably government.
Okay.
To have money and stuff like that.
Okay.
The government assists people.
Should there generally be higher taxes or generally be lower taxes?
Lower taxes.
Low taxes. Low taxes. I gotta go low taxes. I gotta go low
You gotta
taxes.
go with what you believe.
I
Get
need
your
more
gut,
money.
man.
That's what I'm saying.
I believe less.
I feel like lower.
Lower taxes.
Lower taxes. Lower taxes.
Lower taxes.
My personal economics, my personal finances is important.
Should we generally have more policing or less policing?
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
It's effective policing more.
Have more police.
I would say more police.
Should we allow children to medically transition?
No.
I think it cancels.
I think we should wait until they know more.
Your body get a decision. Do what you want with your body.
Okay.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
No need to think about that. Yeah.
Hell no. I didn't even think about that one.
Should we allow males who transition to females compete against women in sports?
Yes.
I'd say no.
Should we allow males to transition? Fuck no. Hell no.
No, it's not fair.
Like a Leah Thomas,
Exactly.
situation. Yeah, no, not at all. He was like 500 with the males and then #1 with the women.
Dominated.
Yeah, it's
Dominated.
ridiculous. Yeah, there are physiological differences between males and people, males and females.
Do we spend more money on social programs and have higher debt or less money on social programs and reduce the debt?
We need to reduce the debt, put less money into social programs.
Reduce our country's debt.
More money.
More money.
A lot of people need.
I would say less.
Should someone show an ID to vote? To show who they are?
Absolutely.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
More regulations and higher taxes to stop climate change or less regulations and lower taxes and spur the economy?
Less.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I feel like
No, spend some time really thinking about this.
you got this. Nah, I'm marinating on it. Okay.
Take your time, man. No hurry.
Less.
Less.
I think we should help climate change.
So you ready to find out what you are?
Yeah.
You ready?
Oh, there's a result at the end.
Republican, Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican, 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 Democrat, Republican, Republican, Republican. That's a big R. That's a big R. That's a big R. That's a big R. Republican, 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 Republican,
Republican.
Republican, Republican, Democrat, Republican, 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 Democrat, Democrat on abortion, Republican on immigration, gender Republican, spending Republican, vote right here Republican. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are 60% Republican. You are also 60% Republican. You are more Republican than Democrat.
70? Oh, wow.
You are 70% Republican. 60% Republican. You are 60% Republican. You are 70% Republican and 30% Democrat.
It's crazy.
You are 80% Republican.
I think I might be Republican.
You might be Republican.
That's the people that help themselves, right? They
Yeah.
help themselves.
Correct.
I mean, we can help ourselves.
Yeah.
See, that's why I love this experiment.
So does that surprise you?
Yes, it does.
I'm shocked. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Is that surprising?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah?
That
Does
is.
it make you rethink kind of like when you see issues in elections, kind of looking more closely at what people believe as opposed to what the letters next to their name?
Yeah.
That's how you're taught.
Yeah.
It's like political inheritance.
Exactly. We can't really identify until we start to educate ourselves.
Republicans are, it's associated with whiteness. Like even when Black Americans identify as Republicans,
Right.
they get like knocked for being.
No, Republicans is associated with America and the America way of life. That's what Republicans represent. It's not whiteness. Yes, the country is more predominantly white. And yes, white people are predominantly Republican. This is why the Democrats need all of these mixed races and all of these immigrants to come in here so they could get the votes, so they could be opposed to the white America or whatever you want to call it, because there's not enough white people on the Democrat side to actually win the votes. So take it as you will. So
For siding with them. I'm so glad I got to do this.
So I generally don't do wrap-ups after the videos, but for this one I felt I had to. We literally did not find a single Black person on this campus who, when given a blind political test, aligned more with Democrats than Republicans.
that's absolutely insane. The Daily Wire. That's absolutely insane. Well, I'm not really surprised because I always had like certain beliefs that align with like Republicans, even when I was a Democrat. As far as like the national debt shouldn't be high, we should balance it correctly. Because even before I even got into politics, I knew somehow that was tied into prices going high, inflation, and stuff like that. I wasn't an absolute buzzkill when I was younger, even before I got into politics. But as you can see, the media clouts their judgment on the left. Most people on the left is more pro-American. Everything they even trying to do, they think is best for America. So, even though their ideas are terrible, but they live their whole life listening and going under the indoctrination of the left, of the Democrat Party, and they take the narrative. And this is why they always banning conservatives, banning independent thoughts, because they don't want the opposition narrative to get out there. So that's what happened. I thought this video was pretty educational for people on the left that don't know that, they have conservative values and views. They just blinded and clouded by all of the propaganda that just get all in their emotions, get all under their personal lives, and it just irritates them to the point where they even hate politics as a whole. So this is why we got a lot of Democrats leaving the party now. A lot of them don't want to associate with them no more. I was talking to one of my nephews, and he's a leftist person, but he didn't know that he was leftist because he was just agreeing with all of the anti-Trump hate stuff that's going on out there, all that hate Trump garbage propaganda that's out there. You know, I said if you're going to believe that, then you're going to end up following the left anyway, because they the ones that's talking all that hatred crap, all that racist stuff. They pushing that crap. None of that got anything to do with making America great again. None of that got nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with making a country better. You know, they just pushing it, get under people's skin, make people upset to the point where people just vote for them so they can change it. That's all it is. There's no common sense involved. There's no critical thinking involved. So this is what we up against. But thanks guys for watching that video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.